Hi everyone, my name is Maria Carmo and I'm here today with Fred, the CEO of Cardashift, and we're going to talk about the project. That's very interesting. I would like to do a disclaimer. This episode is sponsored by the project, and the link below, I will leave the link for the Catalyst proposal, and also there will be a AMA tomorrow in the Cardanistas channel to talk about the project in Portuguese. Fred, I love the fact that your project worry about being different languages for different public. It's like music to my ears because some people think, oh, it's just English speaker and blah, blah, blah. But if you think we have more non-English speaker in the world than English speaker, and it's making me very excited about your project. How are you doing today?
Really fine, pretty fine. It's pretty late here in Paris, but I'm still fine. I had a big day today. ICO is coming.
Okay. And would you like to give me some background where you have been working, what you're doing in the tech world?
Yeah. So I've been a researcher for a few years in disruptive technology, mainly working in aeronautics industry, reinventing engines for helicopters, and starting a company on that subject, helping big companies developing new technology, radically new project, and so on, which is STEAM, and which is actually one of the three founding companies of Cardashift. So actually, I'm CEO of this company, which is STEAM. Yeah.
Okay. And would you like to explain for us a little bit what is the three companies behind Cardashift?
We have three funding companies behind Cardashift. One of them is my company, which is STEAM. It's basically based on and specialized on radical innovation and disruptive technologies for sustainable development. So, which is basically what we do every day. The second one is SmartChain. SmartChain is the company specialized in blockchain technologies and working actually for many projects with a big blockchains foundation like Cardano, Tezos, and so on. And the third one is Matters, which is one of the top leading firms in France regarding digital product development. So these are the three companies, and we gathered together because we knew that to do something big in the blockchain world, we needed like different companies and many expertise, and also companies that are beyond the blockchain world, which is actually the company I'm working on, and Matters, the other one. Yeah.
Right. I know you are a Launchpad, and we have some in the ecosystem. We have Vent, Ocam, Meld. I just would like to know, what is your difference? What is your differential between all these companies? Is your selling point?
Yeah. So yeah, many Launchpad exist in this world, but one of the main differentiations that we have is that we are really mainly focused on impact, and only actually focus on impact. And what we want to invest in is impact projects on environmental and social matters. And as far as I know, it's the only Launchpad that is really only focus on this point. So that's basically the first thing that we have. And the second thing that we have within our Launchpad is we're going to have a huge program after the investment part, which is basically the purpose of all these Launchpads, to make sure that we support the project owners until the launch of the project. So we'll have a first phase in the Launchpad with investment, and a second phase which is gonna be like the big part of the Launchpad regarding acceleration and supporting acceleration of this project, making sure that the promise that they are selling at the beginning of the project is really delivered at the end.
I see. I took a look in your roadmap, and there is the beta version of the platform in the first or second quarter, and then a wider version in the third quarter. Is everything going as planned?
So yeah, we worked a lot on the roadmap last quarter, and we wanted to make sure that we pretty much plan everything before the ICO, and we're gonna have a first phase with the Launchpad, which is our pilot phase, making sure that we manage to deal with all the first uncertainties that we might have before launching the second version of the Launchpad. So that's what we want to do. And we'll have also the opportunity to test the first project with the community, with the project owners, and so on the first of the first part. And then on the second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter of the year, we'll start to launch all the rest of the products of our ecosystem, and we'll have. And it's really important to have that in mind. The first version of the Launchpad that's going to be launched really soon in the first quarter, because our technical team is already working on it. So we are quite ready to launch our first version of the Launchpad.
Right. And what is the utility of your token? I know you have the token called CLAP.
Yeah. So so the token is called CLAP. And the utility is pretty easy to understand. Basically, it's going to be a governance token. So it will enable people to vote on the impact projects that we'll have on the platform. So that's one of the first utilities. Second thing is, with owning CLAP will enable investors to invest in the impact project with no fees at all. So you'll have 0 fees if you own CLAP and you invest in the project. Second, really important thing, why if you are actually investing in those projects with other cryptocurrencies, you have some fees, 4% fees, and so which will make a big difference. So basically governance for voting and investing in those impact projects, which will make a huge difference because it's going to be free to invest. If you want to vote, you need my token. So if you want to stay on the project, you'll need my token, and then you'll need it if you want to have no fee on your investment.
Right. And how can projects participate in your platform? Who gonna be pick them? We just candidate ourselves and the public will be picking the projects they want to finance? How would it work?
So you'll have basically 3 phases for project owners. So you'll put your project on our platform. You'll have a first phase. First phase is a quick evaluation with our impact grid that enables us to avoid having scams or projects that are not impact projects on. So that's going to be a quick evaluation of the project made by our team first, right? Second thing is the project going to go to the community, and the community will vote on the project. So they're going to stake some claps on some project to vote, and they will be rewarded for their staking and the vote on the project, which is going to be linked. And then the projects selected by the community going to go to a third round, and third round will be selecting the 3 best projects that have the most impactful proposition to go to IDO. So that's going to be the 3 steps: evaluation, quick evaluation, community voting, and third part, making sure the impact is high enough to go to our IDO process.
Interesting. And let's talk about your public sale. It's going to be soon. Let's talk a little bit about it.
So really soon. That's why I was saying at the beginning of the interview that I'm a bit tired. We're working a lot on this ICO. So 2 things, very important thing. First thing is the KYC is open already, and it's going to close the 26th of January, Wednesday, 26th. So that's the first thing, end of the day. Second thing, you have 2 phases in the ICO. So you got to be registered and do your KYC before this day, actually. So that's the most important thing. And second thing, you have 2 phases inside the ICO. First phase is going to be a flash.
Flash
the
sales.
Flash sale, going to open 27th of January, and at 5 p.m. UTC, Universal Time. All right.
Right.
And then second phase of the ICO going to open 28th of January and last for 3 days, 28th, 29th, and 30th of January. And that's it. So KYC, be careful, ending very soon, and flash sale 27th and 28th going to be the public part. Flash sale, for 1 ADA, you'll get 36 claps. And during the public sale, for 1 ADA, you're going to get 30 claps. So you're going to have 20% difference between the flash and the public. So that's why you have to rush. You have to rush in the flash sales.
The other questions I have for you is, what is the long-term vision of the project?
Yeah, the vision is pretty. It's really ambitious. Actually, what we want to do is doing the biggest accelerator for impact project in the world in the coming years. So we hope really that in the 3 or 4 coming years, we're gonna be the best accelerator, meaning that the best in this world mean that you are the accelerator that have that has the most impact regarding this subject, and this is something that we really want to do. And why we think it's doable, it's because you have like a lot of actually the crypto world is a community-driven based world that actually hold a lot of cryptos that could really have a big and huge impact if it's connected to impact project. And we think by creating this bridge in between these 2 worlds, we can really have something different from what is actually done in classical or real world accelerators. So that's the next vision. And second thing is, to do that is really building on the DeFi technology. So that's project owners, impact project owners, have all the enablers needed to create their own vision and the impact they want with their project. So yeah, that's what we want to do.
It's a lot to do in the future.
Yeah.
I saw that I saw on your roadmap, you're gonna have a DEX, you're gonna have a staking, you're gonna have a wallet.
Yeah. Okay, so basically why we want to do all these things. So 2 important things. We won't be developing some technology or products if we think that in the Cardano ecosystem, we have something that is better than what we could do. But having on board Matters, one of the 3 funding companies, makes a huge difference in our world, because they are specialized in digital development products with very high expertise in UX. And we think that we can develop some products like DEX and wallets that can really bring non-crypto native investors that want to invest in impact projects in the crypto world. So we want to change and have a better UX and experience actually regarding a lot of products inside this ecosystem. And the better we'll have, the better our products will be regarding UX and so on, the highest the investment in impact project going to be on our Launchpad. So that's why we want to develop our own products. But if we have better products, yeah, we'll use them. No problem. So we today actually one of the projects that might jump on the platform was released, and we had a video on that. It's called Aquaverse, and they are doing actually on the sea forest to capture CO2. And this is the kind of projects that we would like to have on the platform. We have also a big intention, and we are starting to select projects in the packaging world, because you all know that plastic and glass packaging is a big problem for the ecosystem, the environment, and the sea actually. And we want to really have a big impact as well in this world, making sure that we really transform the different products in this area, and make sure that the impact on the sea and on the ecosystem is decreased a lot.
Fred, is anyone in the community would you like to address? Someone in the Cardano community? I would like to say thank you for Ana for arranging this interview and get in touch.
A big thank to all the community. We, as you said at the beginning, we want to be really international and worldwide platform, worldwide Launchpad, having an impact in the whole world. So I'm really glad talking with you and having this international perspective with your viewers in the world. So thank you very much for having us and communicating on our platform.
Fred, thank you very much for taking the time to talk with me. I hope we get people interested in your project. All the best in your sales and all the best in your project. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
See you soon.
Bye.
See you.